It's a Southeastern Conference matchup we have been waiting for. Florida versus LSU. The Gators and the Tigers have produced matchups that featured upsets, trickery, and some memorable moments. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Steps out at the 16. Would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the catch downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line.
Breaks into the clear. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Talk about a great way to start this game, for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're going to run it here. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Hand off to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. On the toss play, runner moving left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
We've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
You need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Design quarterback run. He finds some space. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, and it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Heading for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. One more play before they head to the locker room. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And that one's picked off. What a play. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. To throw, it's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He makes the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To throw, it's Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Ball. Powering through the defender. He's swarmed by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Receiver in motion now. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking to scramble. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Using his legs. It's Perry. Well, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Picked off, a crucial turnover. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit.
The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
It's a good job by this defense rallying the football to keep him out of the end zone. Now we've got 3rd and goal. You got to roll the dice as a defensive coordinator. Maybe bring the blitz. Anything you can do to offset the timing between this quarterback and his group of receivers.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And it's good right down the middle. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
3rd down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. To throw, it's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. QB keeper all the way. He's swarmed by the defense.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Getting cranked up, trying to help this defense on the final drive. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, that is another tough run by this back. It seems like every time they need the yards, this guy is delivering along with that offensive line. This time on 4th down, they are able to pick up the 1st down and keep this drive alive.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's in the clear.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. And now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He made his previous attempt. This one is a lot more pressure-packed to take the lead in the final seconds. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So here we go in the final seconds. And it's blocked. The kick was low. Here comes our first play of overtime. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Perry. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Perry. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
What a job by this defense to come up with that stop. Good job of pressuring the quarterback. And now, big decision for this offense in overtime. Do you go for it to try to eventually get the touchdown, or do you settle for 3 in the field goal? And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Heading left after the handoff.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So a crucial third down. Can the defense make a stop and force a field goal attempt? Looking to throw. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. So this is a puzzling situation. I guess you'd have to expect a fake field goal here. Anything but a touchdown, and you lose the game.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. End zone ahead. Aim for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Dropping back, it's Lagway. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very